WAVE3.org.
Welcome back to Feel Good Friday. You know what makes me feel good? On this show, I feel very privileged and honored to talk to some very important people. Today I have associates in pediatric therapy. If you've seen them on the show before, then you know they bring in one special person a month. And today, it is the very pretty lady to my extreme left, camera right. That is Evelyn, and she looks fantastic, very pretty. Mom has her all together there. And we're going to talk about her accomplishments and what made her the patient of the month. First of all, Lenae Stansky is with me. Lenae, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
All right, before we get started and meet all the folks here, tell us a little bit about associates in pediatric therapy and what you do.
Okay, so we are an outpatient clinic. We work with kiddos from very little until they're much older, kids who just need a little extra help in a lot of different areas. So we provide speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, some behavior therapy. We also we have a learning center where we do tutoring. We kind of do a lot of different stuff to help our kiddos.
You know what I love about associates in pediatric therapy, and when I meet you and talk to you guys, I realize this is true. It's not only professional care, and everyone's very qualified, but it's also compassionate care, and that means a lot. Devon Breithart is with us, and Devon, tell me a little bit about your background, if you don't mind, before we talk about our patient of the month.
Yeah, so I've been a pediatric occupational therapist for the entire time I've been practicing. I don't think I could really see myself doing anything else. When I first started looking for jobs, I was pretty much open to anything. And now that I'm doing this is where my heart is at.
See, I love hearing that, and I know it's true. I can see it in your eyes, and I don't blame you, because after I see Evelyn here, she is cute as a button. Her mom, Leah, is with us. Leah, tell us a little bit about Evelyn's story, if you would, please.
Well, Evelyn just turned 4 years old. Her birthday was on the 1st of the month, and when she was born, we were still living in D.C., and we realized right away that we would want to move her closer to be with her large family out near Paducah. So we looked at a lot of different cities, and Louisville just had the right mix. And when we've come here, we have met, as you can see, wonderful people that have worked with Evelyn, and she goes to Sproutlings, and they do a wonderful job with her too.
I am so glad that you're here. First of all, welcome to town. How long have you lived here, Leah?
2 years.
2 years. You like it?
We love it.
I love hearing that. She mentioned Sproutlings. So, and we talk often about associates in pediatric therapy. It's all about partnerships and connecting the dots, right?
Absolutely. We work in a lot of different area daycares, such as Sproutlings, and we get to, and it's great because we provide first step services. So when Evelyn first moved here, she was seen, and that's how I met Evelyn, was her first steps provider for speech therapy. And then what's great is that we also contract with places like Sproutlings, so we're able to very kind of seamlessly scoot from the early intervention services to kind of the in preschool services as well. So,
Devon, as an occupational therapist, what kind of changes, improvements have you seen in Evelyn?
I don't know. The biggest one I like to talk about most is her social skills, because when I first started working with her, she would talk to me and stuff, and she was always happy. She was always happy to come back to therapy. She's a very hard worker, but she's just really exploded in the way that she will talk to you and interact with you. When I first started working with her, she was always content to do whatever I asked, and now, not that she doesn't listen to me, but she has more of a personality. She has more choices that she wants to make. She has more activities that she wants to do, and she will let you know if she doesn't like something or if she really does like something you're doing with her.
And Leah, as a mom, you love that. You love that she's making her own choices, right?
Definitely. And she's always been outspoken at home, but yeah, I definitely want to see her go out there in the world and say what she likes and what she doesn't like, and get to know people and be involved.
Well, speaking of, you say things she likes and doesn't like. What are some of her hobbies? What does Evelyn like to do on her time?
Absolutely, number one is books.
Oh, great.
She has an enormous library of books. She's been obsessed with books since I think about 4 years old, and we have indulged her and read to her as much as she wants, and everybody gives her new books, and
she's on this camera.
And she has started to read. Oh,
that's fantastic. My sons, one had a bear and one had a rabbit. Bear was Bear, and he didn't go anywhere. And then I can't even remember the little rabbit's name. We framed him now. So what is her friend's name? What is Evelyn's friend?
Do you know do you want to say your dog's
Evelyn,
name?
What's your doggy's name?
Who is this? You got Boo.
Is that Boo?
Boo.
Boo.
Yes.
Boo is a good doggy, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, Boo is good. I love that she loves Boo. Well, she's very deserving of Patient of the Month, no question about it. What would you say, Leah, to parents who maybe are facing some challenges, would love to see improvements in their little boy or little girl? What would you say?
I would say, don't give up. if you're not getting what you need, keep looking, keep asking, get involved, you know, go out in the community, keep talking to other parents. There may be resources that you don't know about. You know, there's always something. There's always something out there, the right person out there that can help. So don't give up. Keep looking.
You know, that's what I really respect about you, Leah. I was noticing you did some research. I mean, you found associates in pediatric therapy. It wasn't like somebody came knocking on your door. You talked to people and you connected the dots, didn't you?
We did research on where we wanted to live, and we actually found that Louisville had like pretty much the strongest Down syndrome community in the Midwest. Kansas City is also very strong, and Cincinnati and St. Louis, but Down syndrome of Louisville is a tremendous resource, and they actually provide services from birth to adulthood, and we knew that that meant that Evelyn could have friends from childhood to adulthood, and I thought that is an amazing opportunity. If I can give her that kind of community, that would be wonderful. We're glad you're here. We're glad Evelyn's here, and she is truly a star today. So Lenae and Devon, I wanted to ask you guys, I always talk about work being rewarding. For you, when you see Evelyn and you see her improvement and some of the other, as you said, kiddos that you work with, doesn't it feel great for you to go home and say, I made a difference today, right?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's very rewarding. It's a lot of really hard work. You know, we work really hard, and the kiddos work really, really hard too, but it's really great to see. Kind of like she said, I feel like when I first met Evelyn, she would pretty much do whatever. Now she'll really kind of say, no, you know, I don't want to do this, or I want to do this instead. And it's really, you know, it's great to see them really, you know, progress and, you know, be able to say and do so much more.
You know, we have Evelyn's mom with her, but Devon, I'm just curious, your parents, they have to be very proud of you because they see that you're making a difference. Not only do you have an occupation that you're very good at and you're qualified for, but also it's about the heart. Do you feel that as well when you get home?
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure all my friends and family get sick of hearing about it because anytime work stuff comes up, I'm just like, I love my job, because I feel like a lot of other people are like, well, I'm unhappy with this, but all the bad parts of it like mean nothing at the end of the day when you get to work with kids like this.
Yeah. And Leah, as a mom, I think it would be important for you. You want qualified people like this, and you've got an occupational therapist, a speech therapist, and all this. But it's one thing to be professional. It's quite another one to have a genuine concern and, to be quite frank, a love for Evelyn, right?
Yeah, you know, and that is one thing that I have found that I didn't expect, you know, when Evelyn was born, was, you know, right away to the delivery room, a pediatric specialist who specialized in kids with special needs showed up, and she was right there to help. And I have learned that there are so many wonderful people out there to help. And if you want to meet some of the best people on earth, meet the people involved in the special needs community.
That's well articulated, and you're someone who would know. So, yeah. And Evelyn, thank you for coming on the show. Evelyn, you're the star. You know that? You know that? You want to wave to everybody? You want to wave? Say hi. You want to wave to people?
You want to blow a kiss?
Blow them a kiss.
Ooh.
Oh, I bet you. Oh, she's going to kiss Boo. I understand. I'm glad. I am sure your mom is very. You got to be careful with who you kiss, and Boo is okay. So that's a good thing. So, okay, once again, associates in pediatric therapy, professional, compassionate care. There's the information on your screen. You'll get to know people like Lenae, like Devon, and you'll be able to network with parents like Leah and meet little ones like Evelyn. Patient of the Month. Congratulations.